Hi, everybody. Good morning for me. Welcome to my channel. My name is Margaret Pinard. You're on BookTube writ large. This is a productivity sprint. So, happy Friday. We're ready to work. That's the anticipation of eagerness I can see on your faces to get down to work, right? So welcome everyone in the chat. Thanks for coming by. If you don't know, Margaret Pinard. I'm a historical fiction writer and an eclectic reader. I read and write here on the channel and just sort of go off the cuff about everything. So we like to have little chatty sprints. Tomorrow is Author Tuber's host karaoke. So tune in for that. I'll drop the link in the chat in a second. But yeah, just welcoming everyone here for the first few minutes, waiting for people to settle in and get in their desks, as it were, and get ready to go. So let me welcome, say hello to people in the chat. MK was first. We came over here from SD Houston's channel. We did a little raid here because it seems to work really well for the Fridays that I'm on. Shannon has the stamina to do every Friday. I just do 2 a month. So there we go. We were reminding each other to do self-care, taking sips of water, taking a stretch, and coming over early. MK said she did it because she wouldn't have remembered until tomorrow morning. Writer brain. It's true. It's true. Yes, and Shannon got up, checked on the kiddo. Good excuse for a little change of position. Yeah, we're all kind of feeling that. Melissa is here. Happy Friday. Nia is here. There we go. I'm going to be sharing a timer screen. One, because then you get to see something visual and I'm smaller in the screen, and I think I like that setup better. Hello, Morgan. Good morning. Loki and Nia just got home. Someone was out early doing errands. I was up early, but I was not out. In fact, I was dreaming of donuts when I woke up, but that will be my treat later. I did a lot of work yesterday that I didn't want to do, so I'm going to reward myself today, go out with a friend, go on a walk, find a donut shop. Who's with me? So let me know what you're working on today. I have many, many lists over there to choose from, but I chose the cover, so I'm just waiting for the finalized version of that without the watermark on it. So I'm moving on to some front matter in my book coming up, and setting up an event, scheduling some social media, and doing some invites for a live panel idea, because those are always coming, never stop. What about you? She'll meet me at the corner. Yeah, it's called Heavenly Donuts, so you know where to find me later. For sure. The apple fritters are so good. And I don't know what it is. I try to cultivate appreciating good, simple food, especially bread and butter and salt, right? Simple food. Can't wreck your body, right? But lately I have not felt any joy eating. And so I'm like going out on limbs to find richer and richer foods to reward myself and keep myself focused. I don't know. Nia, yep, kiddo and I took the pups to the park for a short play date. Oh, okay. Well, that's better than errands. Loki's napping now, so I can get some things done. Quick, go on a live while he's napping. Shannon is working on ideas for shorts. Yes, she was explaining a little bit about that strategy and how it came to her that YouTube seems to be forcing this. So we'll see. Shannon, your challenge, should you choose to accept it today, is finding a way that it works for you. Yeah. Melissa says, redoing my CV today, but first, lunch. Excellent. Yeah, your brain needs some food before you can give your CV all it needs, right? I get that. So first Friday of October. So I'm of course gonna go with HK Darkwood's spooky ambiance timer video. I love this one. It's got like fireplace crackle, but not typewriter sounds. So hopefully that's okay. um, and let's see, when I start it, I want to put this in first. And then when we take our first break, I will ask the question of the day. Shannon knows what it is already. But yeah, I'm gonna pop the Author Tubers host karaoke. It's something that Barrett, Lori, and I co-host. And this time it's my turn. So tomorrow, I think 3 p.m. Pacific. Yep, 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central. I will be hosting it on my channel. Bring a song, come up on stage. We'll coach you through it in terms of the tech stuff. So hopefully that will be fun. I've already got 3 songs. I actually did it ahead of time and put it on a little sticky note in my planner. So I'm very, very ready for this one. They're timely for the season. I'll just say that. So yeah, so that's exciting. So far, I found 2 kinds I actually like doing. Looky, of course, and trying some book stuff. Oh, Nia's also looking at shorts. Well, yeah, built-in pet content. Yeah, there are very few shorts on YouTube that I click on. Eh, eh. But pet videos is one of them. Yes. Oh, okay. I'm missing chat. Sorry. There we go. Nia says, been doing the shorts every day, so I'll let you all know the results. Excellent. Sounds like a good video topic. And Shannon says, joy of eating. I read a paper years ago that said one reason we as a population are getting bigger is because we treat food as a joy instead of a subsistence. Well, that's true. My response to that, which is unstudied, and it may be wrong, but my response is that there are so few things that feel safe to be joyful about these days, that food feels safe and uncontroversial, even though some foods can be controversial. But yeah, it's hard. Nadim is here. Hello, hello. And Nia already got one thing done. Nice. Excellent. All right, so welcome everyone in the chat. Settle into your desk, your mini first grade desk that you hardly fit in anymore. Let's go for 20 minutes and see how far we can get on our first task. All right. Pop. All right, I'm gonna mute myself and we'll go for 20 minutes. I'll talk to you then. Have fun. Interesting. Sure. Let's stick with that for a little bit. Welcome back. Congratulations on your first sprint today. Yeah, I like the little bring charm at the end too, Melissa, because it reminds me of the turn the page books when you were a kid and you were listening along with the books. Yes. So, what did we have happen? Jim came in. Hello, Jim. He's reading Bleak House, and it will take more than 20 minutes. Yes, I think it will take over 2 months based on what you were saying in your video. Nadim is reading The Alchemist. Excellent. I put in a little historical vibe post for everybody for my question of the day. Bree dropped in to say hello and participate in the poll. So she came in right after I put up the poll. So also working. Yay! Thank you. Yes, last night I was surprised to notice that it had gone from 698 to 702, and I looked at it and gave it a is it a gimlet eye? And then was like, yeah, and it's gonna drop below 700, but it didn't by this morning. So yeah, you never know. Just don't watch the pot, and the water will boil, right? Jim's got a competitive streak. He's been eyeing our numbers for the past, I don't know, month or so. Yeah, it's the same thing. Whenever you get up to 100, I think it's observation bias. It starts to, hover and flit all over the place. And I checked because I'm tracking this, and it took me like 5 months plus to get 100, which is different. I think I looked at the first 100, and I got my first 100 in 4 months. So I don't know. It's just contributing to like the expansion and contraction warped sense of time in my mind. Jim said, yeah, it's taken him over 6 months. Almost there. Yep. Numbers. Heather's coming in to say hi, to hit the like button. Heather, I was just gearing up to make the event, and then I ran out of time, and I didn't want to miss the timer, so I will do that during the next sprint. But today is Friday, and we have a productivity sprint. Tomorrow is Saturday, and we have Author Tubers host karaoke. And Sunday, I've got my October Sundays on StreamYard featuring Heather Dewey Pettit. So that should be fun. She's going to come on my channel, and we're just going to have trying out the tools and getting comfortable with what Heather wants to do with her channel. So I'm also going to just like plug my new mug here because it is very foggy in Portland today. And I got this mug because it was irresistible. And it was a big mood lifter a week ago. So yeah, now that the weather's foggy again, I'm happy. But when it is so hot, you have to lie on the floor. It's just like soul killing. So what else have we got? Reminder, I've got historical novels, and what I've got coming up in 2 weeks is speculative fiction. So we're venturing into the speculative world where things that we don't think are real can happen. So stay tuned for that. I'll have pre-order links and everything pretty soon. I'm crossing my fingers I get the book cover back today. So we'll see. There's a time difference, so I don't know if they're going to get it done before the weekend over in the UK. We'll see. I hope so. All right. Question of the day. I popped a link in the chat. So this is for anyone who is procrastinating, willing to get distracted. As I said, I'm a historical fiction writer. 19th century is my jam. And I have definitely studied the justice system in the UK in the 19th century at different points in the century. And there's a song we were talking about earlier in Shannon's streams that's called Occam Unfriesen, and that means picking oakum in prison, which if anyone doesn't know, oakum rope is like when you see those huge ropes on old sailing ships, that's what they are. And when they've been in the salt air for a long time, they're really hard to unwind. Anyway, it was one of the useless tasks that they would give to prisoners to punish them for whatever landed them in prison, which could have been merely poverty. So I've put a poll up. If you read the article, there's 4 things that they detail and a variety of other details about prison, but 4 methods of punishment that they detail. And I just thought it would be an interesting would you rather. Maybe I was inspired by Mason in the Dark. Mason has been doing live streams, and the last couple he did were would you rather, where he just sort of like talks through his different ideas and welcomes comments, and it's pretty fun. So there's the question of the day. If anyone is as ghoulish and, I don't know, curious as I am. Let's see. Melissa, what I accomplished? Eating lunch. Yes, you said you had to do that before you work on the CV. You'll get there. Shannon said, I saw it at 7:01 yesterday, but didn't want to get your hopes up because we had talked about the numbers going up and down. I appreciate that. Melissa is 1,000% picking apart rope. Okay. It's going to hurt your nails. You're going to get infected in your hands and you're going to go blind because you can't see. Just warning you. Beth Ann is here. Hello, Beth Ann. Nice to see you. The other things sound like they require muscles I do not have. Well, you have to be fed up well to have muscles when you do work like that. Otherwise, it just eats away at your bone density and does all sorts of things that you don't want to have happen. So yeah. Oh, Fatal Shore by Robert Hughes. Wait. You mean this book, Jim? I can pull it up without even getting out of my seat. That was too perfect. Fatal Shore by Robert Hughes is the fantastic book about the transportation of convicts to Australia from 1788 to 1851. Kind of a chunker. I got this a few years ago when I thought I would be following up Alistair's spoiler story, and I haven't gotten to it yet. So, yeah, it's on my list, but I've never been to Australia, and I feel like I would have to go. I'm sure it's a really good resource for research, but I would have to go, and I don't really have any inclination to go to Australia right now. New Zealand, but not Australia. Love that article, Margaret. Read the first bit, saving the rest for later. Nice. Hello, RC is here. Heather, looking forward to being on your stream Sunday morning. Yay! I haven't checked my email to see if the stream timing is fixed, but your productivity sprints on Sundays run over, so I'm wondering if that has crossed your mind. Yes. Fancy seeing you here. Fancy that. See, they're getting in the Victorian spirit. I like it. I like it a lot. Welcome, RC. Have a rainbow. Pull up a chair. It is almost 9:40, so let's get ready for another sprint. Let me pick a different timer just to give us some variety. What are we at here? I've got a long list of these videos because it also is my work music. There we go. Spring Flowers, Fairy Tale Cottage. Obviously, we're going to go with Fairy Tale Cottage. So we're going from H.K. Darkwood to, oh, I got to mute this, to an ad on Jacqueline Kirk's timer. There we go. The ads are getting a little wonky. And I don't think this one has sound, so I'm going to play sound in the background just so you've got something if this ever comes through. All right, well, I can keep talking. What are y'all drinking? No, it does have sound. It just doesn't have a pause button. There we go. Okay, so we'll start 6 seconds late. That's fine. There we go. What? I've been doing mom stuff this morning, but now I'm getting ready for the rest of my day. Well done. Oh my gosh, Jim read The Fatal Shore in 1988. Okay, apparently it's a classic. Shannon says, pick me. Oh, you mean your timer? I don't think you're on my list yet because they just made them this week. I haven't added to my work music list in a while. Making a fairy tale cottage timer right now. Ooh, nice. Okay. I will go visit after I do my next set up the event on their sprint. Beth Ann, RC, feel free to tell us what you're working on so we can hold it over your head later. Just kidding. Just kidding. You can also tell me what you're drinking. I'm drinking rainbows, if anyone asks. And yeah, we'll see how much we can get done in the next 20-minute sprint. I'll turn down the volume a little bit and let's go. Good luck. So this one gave us a sort of a sizzle at the end. And also a congratulations. I like it. 0. Yes. Okay, welcome back. Second sprint down. How'd we do? I am halfway through my second task. Let's see. Resize. And there we go. So I got my event set up, and let this be a lesson to anyone else. Be careful when you have things in StreamYard that says, one of these destinations had a problem and it won't post. Wait a minute and try again. If you send it to more than one destination, that means you're screwed, because you either have to delete it and start over, because it won't let you add another one if there's one already there. But I learned that it did go through, and it gave me the error message in error. So I just canceled and said, you already put it up. You're wrong, StreamYard. I just needed to take a deep breath. So how'd you guys do? Reading in The Alchemist or Bleak House or giving comments to work? How did it go? Let's pop that up there. Here we go. I set up the Sunday on StreamYard interview this Sunday, and I'm halfway through, like a third of the way through, doing the posts for Mighty Blaze for the weekend. Yes, the error message was an error. People keep coming to talk to me, says Beth Ann. Wow. Nia's almost done with my busy work. Good. Excellent. Heather replied to me an email and got into Canva. Excellent. Oh, see, we're snapping right through. This is a snappy Friday. I'm earning that apple fritter. Just you wait. I'm drinking rainbows. Most other people were drinking water. Jim was on rooibos tea. I actually have hot chocolate in this rainbow mug, and it is pretty sugary, so I had to switch over to water. So my brothers and sisters in water, I salute you. Jim got Bleak House onto the desk, then shared his latest video to various platforms and got 3 views in the last hour. Nicely done. Jim also has a series he just put on his community tab that is 1-minute book reviews, and he shared how many views he'd gotten with each one. I thought that was interesting. Yeah, counterintuitive, some of them, I would have thought. So generating comments, I guess. Melissa says, I'm quickly realizing I have no idea how to do a CV as a freelancer. I spent the whole time Googling how to do it instead of actually doing it. We've all got to start somewhere, right? Shannon was just talking about her writing partner for her next publishing project and how she was just getting on Google Forms for the first time and didn't know all the bells and whistles. And so Shannon was kind of going up behind her and going, wait, turn that off and turn that to the side and turn this on. And yep. Jim's new video is also a 1-minute review. Well, there you go. Okay, 2 sprints down. My next 2 sprints are going to be finishing the Mighty Blaze posts and inviting people for the live panel. Although now I may be distracted by birds. Oh, he left already. Okay. Little black-capped something or other. I usually have to pull the curtains too to get the ring light to have an effect to, look like I'm in a, I don't know, sunny situation or natural light. But I left one door open because it's so foggy that the light isn't washing me out and changing the situation. But that means I can see out onto the patio, and the birds have been going crazy the past few days. It's been nice. I get to see them come by and pick at the moss. I don't know what they're eating. I put breadcrumbs out there, and they ignore them in favor of, whatever the moss is giving. And it's just club moss. I don't know what's going on out there, but everything died except for the moss. So who knows? Shannon is still working on ideas for shorts. 1 minute reviews don't give me a lot of views and almost 0 watch time hours, right? But it is kind of fun trying to condense a review to 1 minute. Well, there you go. Just the fun part. Kudos to you, Jim. I don't think I could ever whittle down to 1 minute. Yeah, I definitely couldn't. I mean, I could, but you'd just be getting cursory, one word sort of adjectival characterizations. You wouldn't be getting a synopsis. You wouldn't be getting a character study. You wouldn't be getting writing commentary. You'd just be getting like the tone of the piece and maybe the tropes. That's all I can fit in a minute. I start out with my Goodreads review and cut out the fluff. Shannon's trying to cut out the fluff with one of her kitties. Oh, fluff. What a euphemism. What else is going on this week? This first week of October. If you saw my TBR video, you know that I'm doing 2 readathons. I'm participating in October, even though the last 2 didn't have such great results. And I've started into my nonfiction pick, A Circle of Sisters, starting out pretty well, with a McDonald family from Skye. I can't imagine why that would start off well with me. And then the other one is Black Readathon, hosted by Bree, who was in here earlier, the Locked Booktician. And I've read 2 books for that one already because they snap right through. They're mysteries and thrillers and yeah, good reads. So Shannon's laughing about my fluffy comment. Jim says, I'm going to a wedding on Sunday, an American and a Georgian. Interesting. I wonder what the Georgian style wedding is and if they've had to compromise. Yeah, it's going to be in Georgia, so I guess they got home field advantage. Oh, what else is going on? I usually do videos Sundays at 11 and Wednesdays at 11 now. And this Wednesday I skipped because I have a video coming out today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And I figured I didn't need to pack my wrap up into the same week as all of those videos. So I stretched it out. I don't know. I'm sure that's the opposite of what the algorithm wants, but I'm like, I don't care. I can't do so many things in so little time and then be like, I don't know, what do I do later in the month? So I decided to spread it out. I'm also parsing. I'm taking apart my wrap up because there are so many books. I'm going to split them into like best of different categories. So I think we'll have 3 different wrap videos, which should make it easier to find the people who want to watch it instead of just people who follow me and want to watch everything that I read, but people that are looking for like the nonfiction or the fiction or the romance. So we'll see. Heather says, I've done it before, Melissa, but it's been a good while since I've done it. CVs are just more detailed than resumes. They've got a completely different tone in my head. I've seen very little of CVs, but when I do see them, they just seem so foreign. Jim had a Georgian wedding. I bet you went all out. Lots of eating, lots of toasts, crazy dancing. Interesting. Crazy dancing. Well, that makes me think of a Greek wedding, which have I been to? It was a Greek American wedding. There was crazy awesome dancing. I bet that's the same as in Georgia. Good stuff. Good stuff. 30. Okay, I guess we should get started on the next. Let me rustle up another timer, see what we can do here. 15 minutes with crackling fireplace. Could go down to 15. Ambient music? What kind of ambient music? Ambient noise? Paint and water? Spring. dragon. Those don't have noises, right? Let's go with dragons. And Shannon, I will go back and look for yours after it's exported and add it to my list.
A very useful digital learning assistant to achieve.
Skip the ads.
Academic and professional.
Oh my goodness.
It is always there to.
You don't start when I don't tell you to. Oh my goodness!
Every step of the way.
This is. I don't like it when you mute it and then it goes off mute. It's like disobeying you, and this is a machine. How do they get it to do that? I wonder. How do they get the machines to outsmart people? Do not like it. Okay, so this one doesn't have sound. So this one I'll put some music to. Excellent. Let's pop back up here. Yeah. Although it's politics here, actually, Jen, that's usually the problem these days. I keep getting this solar credit annoying voice that comes on. Melissa says, it's the freelance part that's confusing. Was at same employer 10 years, switching careers, going freelance, don't know how to write a CV anymore. Yeah, switching careers is a hard one. We don't do CVs in the US, and so I was just struggling with a resume. And you're kind of like, if you've been working for 10 years, shouldn't you be more than one page of work experience? But the going, wisdom is one-page resumes. Put it in your cover letter. And I'm just like, but what do you cut out? I don't know. Strange process. And I hate it. I don't want that to rub off, so I will stop talking about it. All right, so I'm going to finish my social media posts, and I will close the poll so we can see what that says. And then we'll launch into our third sprint. I think we'll do a final sprint that's a little more abbreviated. Yeah. So everyone get ready on your marks, get set, go. Wow, that was an ending. I forgot that has that ending. Excellent. Always end with violence. That's a choice. Come on. This is the internet that is hardwired, and it is still having a problem with 3 live streaming video tabs. I despair. Mute. Pause. Either one. Pause is fine. Okay. Jeez, the work you gotta do with these timers. This is why I often just do a scroller. Goodness me. All right. So we're talking about CVs. Melissa's gonna figure it out eventually. Eva came in. I missed the poll, but I would have done the cannonball for sure. It said back and forth. That's only 2 walks versus all day for hours. What I assume is until the rope is apart. You're right. You got me. Nice. Hubby just made his lunch. All the good things. Bleak House has 67 chapters. Yeah, we're going into Jim's plans. He's on chapter 8. Melissa got excited for the Gondor ambience. This is a lot of what I listen to when I'm trying to do a work session, but I hesitate to use them as timers because we get into that gray area where they definitely license their music remix from the people whose music they're using, but I don't. So if I eventually get monetized, I don't want them to throw out all the sprints where I used the music that I didn't purchase the rights to. So I'm just trying to find people with timers who have like ambiance crackle and forest music rather than soundtracks and composed music. So sorry about that. Get your hopes up, Melissa. I actually just watched the extended edition of all 3 movies for the first time in my life, I think. I don't know if anyone saw that on Twitter. I asked people what was coming in the mail, calling it my nerd credentials, and no one guessed. Several people commented and asked, and I was like, do you not know the children's game called Guess? Not a single person made a guess. I was like, this is not hard, folks. You know what I like. You know I'm a Lord of the Rings nerd. I was flummoxed as to why that was so hard. But yes, I didn't have those movies. All I had is a VHS of the Two Towers for some reason. Anyway, now I have all 3 DVDs. I've watched it through once, and now I get to either go through the appendices, which are DVDs I haven't touched yet, or listen to the movies again with commentary. And there's several different commentaries. So this is going to be quite the project. This might be a next 2 seasons project. We'll see. All right, how did we do? Beth Ann says, okay, I'm about to start doing some edits for a hard writing project. Wish me luck. Good luck! Yay! Go to. Shannon's still working on shorts ideas. I wonder what you mean by working on ideas. I figure you're not brainstorming ideas for that long, so maybe you're outlining or like listing props. I'm very excited about this. Melissa listens to movie scores while she's working. LOTR is on the playlist every single day. Yes! Maybe we should do a video about this because I miss the ones from Rosie and Amy and Amrita and Lana. They had like a good thing going with their LOTR cooking videos. That was great. But like 3 of them are not on YouTube anymore, and Rosie is doing the Mort and like the Terry Pratchett stuff instead. She's sad because I'm not in that crew, so I miss it. Yeah. Rita Hilderman, hello, and welcome. Finished up those pesky house tours. Now I'm reading oracle cards. They keep giving me similar messages. Is this something you don't want to do? Still can't fight the oracle cards. Melissa says, I only watch the extended editions now. So good. I will rewatch sometime this autumn. Right? Gotta. Beth Ann says, guessing games are fun, but we are old and tired. Right? True enough. Yeah. Good luck to Beth Ann. The LOTRS movie soundtracks are also my go-to working music. Right? Agree. Eva says, I didn't realize it was a 3-day weekend until today, and now today's lasting so long. What? Monday? October 10th? What is October 10th? Is it Columbus/Indigenous Peoples Day? That's an October thing, isn't it? Oh, you've caught me. I don't know. Shannon says, I'm reading through research for the body-mind link for shorts. I already had some for longer video ideas that I don't have time for, but going down rabbit holes. Ah, okay. Actual research for a short. Oh my goodness. Overachiever, Shannon. Heather says, I've been working on finally setting my goals for the quarter and creating an announcement in Canva. Awesome. Yeah. Canva presentations. That's a new thing. I was going to try that after I saw you doing it because it looked really cool. Melissa says, I will do anything Tolkien related at any time. Well, I don't have the cookbook, so I would have to remedy that. But yeah, I definitely do something. Yeah, Native Peoples Day. Okay, so also Canadian Thanksgiving. Right. Yeah, well, I remember the old one, so I just gave it a slash, and yeah, because some people will doubtless not know the changeover. It seems late. It seems like we already should have had that. Oh well. 3-day weekends. Who gets those? Not writers. All right, so what was your progress? I finished my Mighty Blaze posts, and I haven't invited my people for the next panel yet, so that is still on my list. I think we're going to do one more 15-minute. Let me go back and find my 15-minute timer and hope this doesn't poop out on me in the final countdown. I do have a 15-minute somewhere, right? I just saw it. I've got Eva's suggestion of Daydream on this list, but again, it's copyrighted, so I don't want to infringe. Is the 15-minute dragon timer? Oh, we just did dragons. Oh. All right, well, we'll finish with HK Darkwood again. It's got a 15-minute focus timer with crackling fireplace audio. You see my theme here? All right, pause. Machine's trying to take over again. Last 15-minute sprint. I'm sure there are many other sprints you can go on to after this today. Check out Devin Cutting's playlists. But last sprint with me today. So I'm going to email some people. And get together another TikTok panel because those are so fun. If this will start. All right, there we go. It didn't pause. Of course it didn't pause. And now we're paused where there's two numbers at the same time? I'm confused. Okay, stop. God, the machines, man. Next time you see me on here, I may just have like a egg timer. We may just get down to that. Eva's off for more mom life shenanigans. See you around the author tube. Yay! Have fun. 5 pages of Bleak House chapter 8 is back to first person narrative. Okay. I don't remember having a Monday in October, but I'm here for it. I'll be working. There you go. As long as you got the fog. I track my walks for the Walk to Mortar challenge. I'm so far away. I bet. Okay, can you give me a percentage, Melissa, and then I can guess where on the map, because that would actually be really cool. Because when I was looking at the when I was watching the extended edition, they had a lot of map play where I was trying to like, wait, that was there and that's north of that. And there's certain things that just feel based on the reading like they should be closer or farther away. So when I look at that map in the movies, I'm always like, wait, that's so far away. How could they get from there to there in 3 days? They're not all Medera. I can't remember the name of like the god horses. Anyway, give me a percentage and I'll try and guess a location. That'd be fun. Okay, nerd credentials, like I said. No more polls, no more questions of the day, just our last sprint, 15 minutes, focus time, and focus timer. So here we go, 15 minutes. Have fun. See you at the other side. You will play now, machine. Come on. There we go. There we are. And we are done. Yay! I finished my tasks. So we had fireplace crackling for the past 15 minutes sprint. But now you know what other satisfying noise you get? These are my tasks for this sprint session today. It just got tossed into the fireplace in case you needed to know. Yes. So, yes. Managed the tasks, earned my apple fritter today and my walk with my friend. So, yay. We got a little distracted in the last few minutes of the sprint, but I got my work done, so you can't tell me anything. We played a little game of under over. So RC came into the chat. Hello, RC. Where was the first thing? We were talking about the app, but I think we were talking about it before you came in. Okay, so I had to guess what was 11.26% of the way between Bag End going east to Mordor, and I got the left and I got the right, and then like I couldn't figure out the right landmark in between. Marshes, yes. So I did not impress Melissa, needless to say. But I mean, I was doing pretty good, like, what's it called? Navigating, I think. Jim says they have obscure Tolkien books in Georgian, but don't seem to have The Hobbit. Interesting. He's got a Georgian copy of Beren and Luthien. That's got to be difficult. Yeah, if you're children's level and like middle grade level or chapter book level and then try to jump to Beren and Luthien, I imagine that would be difficult. This is what he came in on. Yes, blurb is finished. Yay! Launching tasks, strings of the balloon. Okay, this is me trying to keep navigating. This is congratulating RC. Well done. He threw out a place in the Tolkien map without knowing what we were talking about. Yes, the best game of over under. I looked up the app, and on my iPhone I can't get it, so I think it might be an Android thing, but I'm waiting for confirmation. Yes, so I asked him if the Nazgul were chasing him, and Melissa said the Weathertop is where she's headed. She's at the east edge of the Midgewater Marshes, still about 40 miles away. Yeah, nice. RC's answer, nah, they don't bother me. All 9 sense my darkness and respect it. Oh, here's something I noticed that I'd never noticed before in the extended edition. Does the Witch King of Angmar not look uncannily like the King of the Dead under the mountain? The men under the mountain? Because when I looked at them in the animation, whatever, and I was like, they kind of look the same. I don't know. Anyone else have feelings on this that they need to get out? This is the place. This is the place. Okay, so the Walk to Mordor app doesn't track your walking. You have to input the number of kilometers or miles. So I track with another app and then plug in later. That's kind of what I do. I'm right now doing something with my sister called the Conqueror app, which you choose various places around the world and they give you like Google Maps views as if you're going through there. So we're doing like a 500-mile walk around Scotland, and she's way ahead of me. Like I fell behind my depressive episode in September, so she's way ahead of me. And but that uses Map My Run and then puts it into Conqueror app. So yeah, I could do this. So Midgewater Marshes makes me think of, what do they feed on when they can't get Orbit? Yeah, some wonderful nerd did a lot of work putting it together. Love it. And I tell you one thing, I was in the marshes forever. Never realized how big they were. Valid. And I was asking if this nerd did enough work to be able to dispatch moths to tell other characters where you are in the world. Oh, yeah, it's on Android. Dang it. Dang it. Shannon says, yay for the productivity while we are completely distracted over in this Lord of the Rings corner. Thank you, Shannon. Hopefully you got some decisions on the shorts and you're all set for a 1 or 2, that would be very exciting. RC says, I walk enough at work on top of heavy lifting. I don't even need a gym anymore. Well, I mean, that's a positive. That's an upside, I think. Yeah. Satisfying. Apple fritter sounds good. I know they're so good. But then I forgot about a deadline, so I did not write and pivoted to that instead. Ugh. Well, clearing the way, right? There's a quote I have from a friend's mom that was, what was it? I can't remember the first line. It's about procrastinating, but I'll share it later. Yeah, it's a good one. RC says, all I kept thinking about was the animation in Peter Jackson's other movie, The Frighteners. The ghosts have the same animation colors, which is like white. Yeah, interesting. Before it was an app, it was a website. Maybe still there. Ooh. There's an ad that says The Conqueror.events, which is the app I was just describing. Walk to Mordor. Day Zero project? Is that it? Okay, well, I'll look this up later. This is a rabbit hole that Melissa is responsible for. Always skipping my stream. Okay. Or you could just do 1 hour instead of the 2 hour. But yeah, the time zones thing. Cool. All right. So we're done for the day. We're free to go out and have some fun before we come back and do another work session, of course. So I will just leave you with the parting notes that tomorrow is Author Tubers Host Karaoke. On my channel. And of course, now I won't be able to find it to pin it. Will I? Oh, I did find it. Okay, so I'm pinning that message. This is the first time I've pinned anything in the chat. New skills, people. Always learning. Oh, I make no apologies. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. So hopefully we'll have some people coming by with songs to sing tomorrow to let out some energy to, I don't know, get yourself in the mood for another work session. You gotta, change is as good as a rest, they say. Keep hydrated. Give yourself some grace. It's rough out there. And yeah. I think that's all I have. Yeah. Saturday, Author Tubers host karaoke. Sundays on StreamYard with Heather. Other than that, have a beautiful weekend. Look for something from me on Monday because, like I said, videos Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm shifting to the other platforms for Monday, but it'll be big. It'll be big. So hope to see you there all weekend. Hope you're doing something fun. Hope you're having cooler weather and not floods and famines and catastrophes. Think, I don't know. Think good thoughts is just burying your head in the ground. But I hope something happens that's nice to you this weekend. That's all I got, folks. Oh, hope this was fun. Hope you enjoyed listening. Hope you got some work done. Appreciate you being here. It's always lovely to see your faces in the chat, to hear your lovely comments. So until next time.